Hello and welcome to another crazy update for this week. Today is Saturday the 15th of November. I have to look because I've forgotten. And this week we are going to feature a crafter. We are going to do a price comparison and along with our other totals. We have Christmas countdown and Martin has some other news.
Goodbye.
Today I thought I'd feature one of our local crafters, basically because she walked into the shop this afternoon and said, when am I going to feature in one of your videos? So Pamela, today is your day. Pamela lives in the bin. I don't say that lightly. When I say she lives in the bin, she really does live in the bin. Not far outside of Huntley, if you're not from the area, is a forest called the Bin Forest. And she lives in one of the little cottages in the bin. Martin's just taken my eye. I don't know what he's doing. So yes, when I say she lives in the bin, she really does live in the bin. And she creates all sorts of whimsical, fantastical things and characters. Martin, stop looking at me like that. She does... Okay, we'll do you first, shall we? She does... She's recently brought in some of these little crocheted items. They are for dogs to wear around their necks. They are dog neck warmers. That's why Martin was, yes.
I can't believe she called me silly.
She did call you silly this afternoon, yes. I wonder why.
Don't know.
Anyway, we don't have a dog. We have a Martin. We also have a Stan. I'm sorry, you'll have to use your imagination. We don't have a dog to model these on, but they go around the dog's neck, and they're a little pet accessory, and they're actually they're really good. I like them. If I still had a dog, I might put one on. The dog, not me. She also
We had a Newfoundland. She'd have to.
Yeah, we used to have Newfoundlands when we had dogs. She'd need a big one. I could crochet my own anyway. I digress. Now you know why I was being distracted by Martin. She also does... stop it! Put me off. He's turned his back on me now. Right. You are silly. Put your bottom lip in. She also makes lovely little things like these. These are like little forest creations. She's got a little fox there with a lovely little Santa hat on because it's that time of year. And little hearts and there's little owls. Oh, I like this little owl. People have been moaning at me because they are, well, these are £4 each. There's other things that are £7.50. They're all handmade. Absolutely every one of these is handmade. She cuts them all out by hand. She sews them all out by hand. And you can tell that just by looking at them because they are not machine stitched. They are genuinely hand stitched. Scary eye looking at you there. So yes, that's why they're expensive. And because I'm a crafter myself, I can appreciate absolutely the amount of time and effort that goes into making these things. So don't moan at me about them being expensive. These are only £5. And for the amount of work, they're brilliant. They're called bin mice, obviously, because they live in the bin forest, as well as Pamela. So they are the bin forest mice. They come in all different colours. They've all got a little scarf because it gets quite chilly. So they all need a little scarf. This is a recent thing for Pamela. These are called Funky Fairies. Oh dear me. And they are £7.50 each. They're made from clothes pegs. Look at their faces on them. Look. That's a bit like me first thing in the morning before I've sorted the hair out. Queen of Hearts. So yeah, these are all absolutely handmade as well. They are £7.50. Worth every penny in my view. I love them. She also does wooden picture blocks, and she's also got some felted pictures in here. She does needle felting as well. I can't show you because I've only got 2 left, and I've nearly sold them all, and they're up on the wall up there, and I'm not getting up on the ladder at this time of night. So yeah, that is Pamela. Lives in the bin. Our crafter of the week. So I haven't done a price comparison for a while, so I thought it was about time. So I've picked 3 fairly common, fairly well used herbs and spices, and I have compared them with the local supermarkets. In Huntley we have Tesco and Asda, so I have compared our prices with Tesco's and Asda and a Schwartz, the actual Schwartz brand. I can't say it. Schwartz brand. So I can tell you how much it is to refill those items here with us. So I've started with bay leaves.
Your able assistant here.
So bay leaves, a Schwartz jar, you know what I mean, those little jars. Is generally you get 3 grams in in one of those jars, and they're usually priced at £2. Tesco is you get 3 grams again in one of those jars, and they're normally priced at £1. Asda, you can get a 7-gram jar. That must be a big jar of bay leaves. 7 grams, and Asda's own brand prices is usually around about 95 pence. With us, I've gone with the biggest value there, so Asda had the most in their jars, so we've worked out 7 grams. If you bring those little jars to us and you refill them, 7 grams will cost you
12 pence.
12 pence.
You know what that works out as?
Go on, brains.
Okay, Schwartz, I could say that, right? That works out at approximately £660 per kilo. Ours works out at £17.50.
There's a bit of a difference. The thing is, you have to remember, you are buying a brand new jar every time you go to your supermarket and buy a new spice when you've run out of it. You don't need to keep buying those brand new jars. Just take them to your nearest refillery and see whether they can refill them for you. And you'll save loads of money. Now the next one I chose was paprika. Ordinary paprika.
Able assistant here.
Yeah, that's nearly an empty jar.
I better fill that later.
So a Schwartz jar usually has 40 grams in it, and it will cost you £2 because that's what a Schwartz jar costs. Tesco's is £1 for 45 grams. There's a little bit more in there.
Yep.
Asda again 95 pence for 46 grams.
Oh.
So again, I've gone with the highest value, 46 grams. If you bring a jar to refill with us, 46 grams will cost you
51p.
51p.
You will notice on our jars it might say £1.10, but that is per 100 grams.
You don't have to buy 100 grams.
No,
Everything is priced per 100 grams.
because the scales work on 100 grams.
We type in the price and it tells us. The next one I chose was ground coriander.
Your able assistant again?
Able assistant. A Schwartz jar. Again, £2. They usually have 24 grams in them. Tesco, 36 grams in one of their jars for £1. And Asda was 34 grams at 95 pence. So I've gone with the biggest value again. Tesco's had 36 grams. For us to refill ground coriander for 36 grams will cost you
26 pennies.
It's a no-brainer really, isn't it? You really need to find your refill stations and stop buying brand new jars for things and just reuse them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reuse is always better than recycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that on Tuesday, so those prices are correct as of Tuesday the 11th. Our prices are still correct.
Yeah.
And I used Tesco.com and Asda.com, and both Tesco's and Asda have Schwartz jars. And we actually went wandering around them at our local Tesco's and Asda as well, and just double checked. So yeah, there you have it. Instead of paying £1 at Tesco's for a 3-gram jar of bay leaves, you can come here and get 7 grams for 12p.
It is just remarkable.
It's crazy, really. It's absolutely crazy. You are paying for new jars and the contents doesn't cost that much.
No.
Refill, 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 refill.
Mm-hmm. Well, yours, beginning of the week, you had a little technical problem. We did. The offending article, my laptop, which granted I hadn't backed up for a few months. I had just finished the dreaded quarterly VAT return and it decided to crash. Well, so the only thing I thought, well, I know nothing about computers. So I spoke to James at Digital Croft, who came along the following morning, looked at it and thought, oh, could be serious, could be. So he took it away up to Digital Croft and he brought it back half an hour or so later to tell me it's absolutely working fine. Yes, and it just wanted to ride out in his car around Huntley. So, you know what I'll do next time? If it breaks down, I'll make sure I backed it up beforehand, but I'll also take it for a ride around Huntley. Thanks, James. Okay, done.
Okay.
Well, with my able assistant here,
We'll go through
the scores on the doors.
Scores on the doors. Our refill totals.
Yeah.
This week, Monday, we did 32.
Yeah.
Tuesday was 25. Wednesday, we did 27. Thursday, we did 17. Friday, we did 43. Today, we did 31.
Oh.
That leaves a weekly total of 175.
It's been a steady week all along.
Yeah. Means our overall total is now
57,611.
well done.
Well done.
Massive. These totals just getting bigger and bigger
Well,
each week.
that they are.
So yeah. Amazing once again, you are using us for the refill. I know I sounded like I told you off earlier, but I wasn't really.
Oh, no, it's always appreciated.
It is appreciated. So yeah, I've got one more thing to say. Today was the 6th Saturday before Christmas. There are now only 5 Saturdays left. I had to say that, sorry.
It's Christmas time.
Nearly Christmas. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you for the 3 new subscribers we got this week. Hello!
Hello.
Yeah, don't forget we've got Facebook and Instagram. I put exactly the same on both of those, so you don't need to follow both of them if you don't have them or want to. I do a daily update on there. So you'll get different information on there as you will on here. And yeah, what else was I going to say? I've forgotten. 5
I'm good
Saturdays
looking.
left. 5 Saturdays left. That's it.
Yeah.
Silly. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye now.
You're not Lucy, I love you.
You got to put up with me.
I do. See, you lot can go home. I have to take him with me.
Mm.